Welcome to Juanita City, the Legacy Project, a real-life journey of vision, grit, and heart. When my grandmother Juanita passed down a piece of land in Mississippi, I saw more than soil. I saw a story waiting to be told. This channel follows my travels from the Northeast to the Deep South as I set out to build an old town city in her honor, brick by brick, dream by dream. Each episode captures the spirit of creation, the road trips, the planning, the setbacks, and the victories that come with turning untouched land into a living, breathing community. It's a story about legacy, family, the power of believing in something bigger than yourself. Join me on the cinematic adventure as we build Juanita City, a place where memory becomes a movement and one woman's name shapes a new horizon. Subscribe and be part of the journey. The story is just beginning. Peace and blessings, peace and blessings. So, I just had my very first, let me get comfortable here. I just had my very first bath out in the woods. It was more like a feeding because everything available to bite you was right there with me. I'm washing and slapping at the same time, but I was in the tent, and I'm blessed that I even got a light outside the tent, so I had adequate lighting, so that was cool. But took my first bath in about a half a gallon of water with 2 bars of soap, just going over everything 3 times basically. Once to sort of lather up, 2 to rinse that off, and then 3 to rinse down the final rinse. And it's fair to say that I feel clean. I smell good, but it's fair to say that we waste a lot of everything when we taking a shower. We waste a lot of everything, yo, because with that little bit of water I used, which was purified drinking water, I felt pretty clean, because I was feeling like sticky a little bit from, doing everything that I did today, which was breaking down the trailer, getting all the property, all my stuff off of the trailer, moving a lot of that stuff into the tent, taking like clothes and luggage and putting it in the back of the truck. So I do have too much stuff, and this experience in here, is humbling me, and it's letting me know that I don't need everything. So what I'm thinking, what I got to do now is I need to get rid of a lot of that stuff. But I need to get rid of a lot of that stuff. I just don't need it. Yeah, truly just don't need it. It's just too much. You really don't need all that stuff. But I'm ready to shut everything down. I got water, I got food, I got groceries. It is a little hot out tonight. It's approximately 7:26 down here, so 8:26 on the north side, up northeastern side, and it's approximately 81 degrees outside right now. So if it's 81 degrees outside, that means that when the air turns off in here, it will get up to about 85, 90. You know what I'm saying? Which is not a problem. I like the heat, but you also want fresh air. So every once in a while, I have to crack the window, but I'm sure the mosquitoes are bouncing off the window like, he right there. I don't know how long they're going to go before they give up. But my first shower, my first night out in the wilderness, trying to think, am I going to let my bed get all scruffy and long so you can see all my gray? But I'm thinking tomorrow I just want to go get me a jumpsuit and just rock my jumpsuit. But before I go any further, please subscribe, like, share, and comment on this video and all our videos. And know and understand that we are now 100% YouTubers, so we depend on you to help us out during this endeavor that we on. Whatever help that you provide is fine with us, but we have Cash Apps and Patreons and all kind of stuff. But as long as I'm doing this, you'll be able to get access to me like you've always been able to get access to me. So it's not a problem. But I feel good. I'm great. For me, I feel like I got plenty of space in here, plenty of room. Yeah, this is not too bad, but the ultimate goal is to get out this truck and get out there into the wilderness and live. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what that's going to be like, but I want you to experience it with me. This chain, I'm about to put this chain up and retire this chain for a little while, and this earring that I got left in my ear. And, it just gets down to the nitty gritty, the basics, just like our ancestors had to do. Get down to the basics, and make do with what we got. I don't know. I have to plant me some food because I'm just not a meat eater other than chickens. You know what I mean? And fish. Now, there is a pond back here. It's either twin lakes or twin ponds. But just how you get there, if there's a path or whatever, I don't know. But I plan on to make a pathway, so I can get to the edge of the land, section it off, and then start knocking it down. I've already looked. They have a rental place here. United Rentals is here, and I can basically go rent the bulldozer and all that stuff and start knocking these trees down and making paths and all that other stuff. And I think that's going to be the fun part right there. But once again, we need to raise money so we can do that. And I look forward to doing that. I don't have a problem with operating any kind of machinery. And yeah, I think that's going to be like fun. I'll get me a dirt bike and a four-wheeler and start getting my dirt bike and four-wheeler on back there. Maybe I could take an acre and just dedicate it to the dirt bike and skateboard community. You know what I'm saying? Call it Lucky Lanes or something like that. You know what I'm saying? But y'all let me know what y'all think I should do. I'm open for suggestions. I know what I want to do, but I'm open for suggestions. Y'all should tell me what y'all think I should do, and let's see what we can get going. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. It's cold in here right now, though. It's cold in here right now. The AC is like, whoa. So hopefully this Mississippi temperature is going to start cooling out, about another couple of hours or so. So, yeah. So I'm actually laying on the floor on top of the sleeping bag. Now, the weird thing is that I don't know if it's the sleeping bag or it's heat coming from the truck. Like I feel like heat raising up. So I don't know what that's all about. But yeah, I'm ready to shut everything down, all electronics. I gotta figure out how to charge my phone without with the car being off. I think this one right here allows me to charge the phone without the car being on. So hopefully, that's what that'll do. With this type of heat and everything that they got going on now, I'm looking forward to the wintertime. For real. You know what I'm saying? But this is my first night. 40 acres and a mule and the dreamer. Come dream with me. Peace.
Welcome to Juanita City, the Legacy Project, a real-life journey of vision, grit, and heart. When my grandmother Juanita passed down a piece of land in Mississippi, I saw more than soil. I saw a story waiting to be told. This channel follows my travels from the Northeast to the Deep South as I set out to build an old town city in her honor, brick by brick, dream by dream. Each episode captures the spirit of creation, the road trips, the planning, the setbacks, and the victories that come with turning untouched land into a living, breathing community. It's a story about legacy, family, the power of believing in something bigger than yourself. Join me on the cinematic adventure as we build Juanita City, a place where memory becomes movement and one woman's name shapes a new horizon. Subscribe and be part of the journey. The story is just beginning.